Here. Come here. Come on. There. Hey, welcome back to the Kelby Show. Hang on, there. That didn't work out so well. Hope I'm still hooked up. Nothing quite doing live stuff, recorded live, because maybe I'll just edit this out. Okay. Hey everybody, it's me, Kelby. Welcome back to the Kelby Show. Nice to see you. Hope everybody had a happy and safe Halloween and had a great time and everybody was safe and had no problems and issues. Got lots of nice candy. My street, unfortunately, we don't get many trick-or-treaters. So we went out and we bought the nice movie-sized theater boxes of candy with M&Ms in and Starbursts and just a whole bunch of stuff, and had them out ready for kids, and nobody came, so we actually used them for what it said on there. It said theater candy, so we took it to the theater. Oh, I didn't really do it. Come on, Georgia Theater, you have a sense of humor in there somewhere. But anyhow, last week's winner written right down around here somewhere, so thank you for your watching our show and participating in our contest. Hope you're having let me know what kind of gift card you want, and I'll send it out to you as long as I can find it online. Today we're going to talk about communications. On the planet for all these thousands of millennia, we've come to wonderful ways of communicating with people. Obviously, the old-fashioned way before we had all the forms we have now, people would go out and say, "Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Yeah, shake your hands and talk to people one-on-one." And then someone came up with the great idea of adding a phone. Obviously, this is the one that I like to drop a lot, and you can tell it's me. But anyhow, people came up with the phone and it had a tail on the end and it would connect to a wall, and you had to be there when the phone rang, and when you wanted to call someone, you had to be in a specific location. So that was the way people started off communicating, and the advanced forms of communication. Obviously, there's verbal and nonverbal and all those other kind of things, but that's really what it started off as. This is the thing that started the telecommunications revolution, if you want to call it that. So basically, I've come up with, I don't know how well this is going to look because I took so much time working on the graphics, as you can see. But I came up with the ways that people communicate in the 21st century. Now, obviously, the easiest way to do it would be to walk over and talk to someone in person, like we just said. Number two is if you call someone. You pick up the phone and you really want to communicate, you call them in hopes that they'll answer. If you really don't want to talk to them, but you feel the obligation of going through the procedure, you can obviously pick up the phone, call their number, and as you're calling, you can think to yourself, "Oh, please, let it go right to voicemail, and you'll do a little prayer, the voicemail prayer, let it go right to voicemail." And you hope you get that. Next, obviously, is the text. Text outpaces almost every form of communication we have right now. You can text someone, brings up on their phone, they can look at and reply at their leisure. Wonderful form of communication. And then there's the least of all, which people don't really like to use anymore. It's really the bane of my existence. It's the old-fashioned email. Oh, emails there are just so many problems with emails. And I've come up with the perfect email account. So if you ever want to email me, this is my new email address. You can see it's KE, maybe it's a 1, maybe it's an L, who knows? You're going to have to figure it out. BY, but all these other really weird things. And if you have an iPhone, it's going to drive you nuts because you're going to have to go through like 5 or 6 different displays to find all these characters. So try finding that one and do this if you really don't want to give your email address out. Come up with something like that. They'll never be able to contact you. And the other problems with email is, obviously, if you put one little tiny letter wrong, it won't go through. So people have that built-in excuse. "Hey, did you get my email?" "No, it didn't come through." "Did you write down £, backslash, over pound, semicolon?" "Oh, no, I forgot all that." Well, that's why it didn't come through. So email is the least if you really want to not talk to someone, just tell them you sent them an email. You can always have them say that, well, it didn't go through. I don't check that account. That's my favorite too. Oh, you sent me an email? Well, I didn't really check. I don't check that. I don't monitor that account anymore. Oh, thank you very much for telling me that. So forms of communication that we use are obviously very important, but obviously just going over and touching someone's hand and saying, hey, how are you, is probably the most relevant. And if all those other things don't work, just pick up a rock and throw it through their window. That'll get their attention real quick. No. I just think that was a joke. Don't really do it. You're not supposed to. Damn. That's the last time I'm going to do that one. But anyhow, that was it for today. I hope you all have a great time and enjoy the show. This week's password here's, Teddy didn't get a chance to change out. Oh. Can't even get the joke. But I didn't get a chance to change out this week's word, so this week's word is whatever word you want to use. Send in whatever word you want to send. Go to the Facebook page, like us, send me a message. You'll be entered into next week's contest. Tell me where you want the gift card to go, and I'll find it for you and send it to you. So until then, have a wonderful week. Be safe, blessings, and have a good time. Bye.